recent years, there have been a growing number of young adolescents and adults that have took upon the vegan diet. There are many possibilities as to why this phenomenon has begun. Are young people today more aware and concerned about animal welfare? Are more people seeing it as a healthier diet option? Are people becoming aware of animal overkill and overproducing of meat? Or has it turned into a trendy, hipster fashion statement? No matter the reason, surely for a committed carnivore, converting to a vegan diet is certainly a dramatic change. In this documentary, you'll be following Pam, Marion and I as we travel to different locations to find out just how good is a vegan diet for you. To find out some information about vegan diets, we spoke to nutritionalist and radio host Deborah Walker, who explains what a vegan diet is and what is the best diet for you. What would the healthiest diet? What do you think would be the healthiest diet to follow?
The healthiest diet is the one that suits you, and there's a number of factors basically that make a healthy diet for the individual, and it's not just what your friend is following or what your mum is following, right? So it can be down to your culture, your social environment, it can be down to your health at that point, your age, and what you're doing. So if you're an athlete and things like this, so a number of different factors, and whether you're trying to heal yourself. So it's not just one diet fits all at all, and they're realising this in medicine now. Actually, personalised medicine has to be the way forward, and it's the same with diet. So what is right for you now may not be right for you, say, in 5 years' time even, because you've changed where you're living, you've changed your environment, you've changed the type of temperature you're living in all the time, for instance.
We're going to visit St George's Market in Belfast, the biggest food market in Northern Ireland. We're going to interview members of the public and stall holders to find out what their opinions are on veganism and a healthy diet.
Do you eat meat?
Do I eat meat? Yeah.
Why do you think people eat meat?
I think people eat meat because, one, the taste. Of course, it depends how you cook it. The other thing is that it's a faster form of protein.
What do you think the benefit of eating meat is, or why do you think people eat meat?
Well, I mean, I don't know. We were brought up eating meat, so I'm meat and veg and meat and two veg. But obviously a lot of that's changed now, and also when you hear so much about how much your diet can affect your health, and you hear about all these different cancers when you eat beef, it's bad for you. So I suppose I've changed my diet a wee bit, so I would eat less meat, less red meat.
Why do you think most people do eat meat?
Well, it's a good source of protein for a start, plus it's very tasty, very versatile, and it's also very popular for me to sell as well.
Do you eat meat?
Yes, I do.
And why do you think people do eat meat?
Because it tastes nice. I mean, we're all driven by our need for pleasure, so I think it's pleasurable. So,
although veganism is very popular today, there is still a lot of stigmatism around the diet, with lots of memes being available on the internet mocking people who live this lifestyle.
Food I don't understand either. I went into a health food shop recently, not to buy anything, you understand, just to slap a vegan round the face with a steak and leave.
Along with the stigmatism, there is also a lot of people that believe a vegan diet is very unhealthy for you and can leave you feeling low in energy. To test this theory, we have got a volunteer to undertake a vegan diet for 1 month and document her feelings along the way.
My name's Claire Maguire, and I normally eat meat. I've decided to take on this challenge of being vegan for a month and see how I get on at it. I'd be interested to see the outcomes and whether I miss the meat and the cheese and the eggs. Come on, Ashina. Come on. Who cares?
In order to get a variety of opinions on whether a vegan lifestyle is healthy or not, We are here to speak to Mary Gormley, a local business owner who runs a health food shop.
My name's Mary Gormley and the business is called Nature Trail, a health food business in Omagh here. The business has been open for just over 30 years, inspired by my mother, Frances Gormley. And really it all came from there not being any health food shop in Tyrone. There were only actually 2 or 3 in the whole of Northern Ireland at the time, and it was very difficult to get health foods, herbal remedies, supplements. So we decided the premises was empty at the time, so she wanted to open a health food shop.
Certain diets, in your opinion, what do you think is the best diet to follow?
You need a good variety. So long as you're getting plenty of good nutrition, you need to be able to cook well and avoid processed food. I would always recommend as much organic food as possible as well. But it's really a choice as well what diet people would follow.
So 7 days, 1 week. I made it 1 week. Woo! Really good day. It's really sunny and really fancy barbecue. But what can I have on a barbecue if I'm vegan? It would be cool to sort of rustle up something different. I've made spuds on the barbecue before, to be fair, so I'm sure I can figure something out. It was funny, I found, when I spoke to people, or when I sort of said to people that I was being vegan for a month, I found that people started talking about meat at times, which I found really strange. But I found it all right.
Okay, so basically the pros, let's look at the pros first. So the benefits of being vegan are you've got lower cardiovascular issues, you have lower inflammation generally because you've got a higher anti-inflammatory type diet. You've got so much plant-based food going in that it tends to quash the issues far more that people would generally have if they've got higher meat and higher eggs and cheese diet, for instance, a dairy diet. Some of the cons are actually that you are more likely to have issues if you've not got it balanced with B12, for instance.
And what's B12?
It's effectively a bacteria, so it's a vitamin that is a bacteria. So it would help with neural issues. You could potentially end up with numbness, tingling, balance issues, nervous issues, mental health issues. The big one with B12. Most people don't notice it happening until the stores have dropped. So there's that aspect of things. Another side of the being vegan is you've got a reduction in your DHA EPA levels, which are your important fats. Your brain is fat rich, therefore we need fats for our brain.
Alright, so I've finished my challenge, been vegan for a month now. To be honest, I don't really feel any better or worse because of it.
We now hear from Dr. David Foley, a medical herbalist, to hear his opinions on the vegan diet.
Well, medical herbalist, you basically study medicine. It took me 5 years to study, it's a full-time degree basically, but you do medicine, but you say medicine is what your ordinary doctor would do, but we don't use drugs as the doctor we use herbs instead. It's quite interesting, that when we look at diet and relate to particular diseases, it's definitely worthwhile being a vegetarian. Even insurance companies know this now. Actuaries know this, that if a plant-based diet, if it's a good plant-based diet, is much better.
We set out to discover if veganism is good for your health, and we've spoken to lots of interesting people along the way. Deborah Walker was particularly interesting, and this process has definitely made us all think about our own diets. So the answer to our question is that yes, veganism can be good for your health, but it's not right for everyone. But we definitely all should be eating lots more natural plant-based products and less processed foods.